everybody, today we're going to talk about vertical and horizontal lines. And you might be thinking, what can you say about that? One is vertical, this is horizontal. But in algebra, we always have more to say. All right, the types of slope, there are 4 of them, and this would be something good for you to take notes on. All right, let's look at these lines. Look at the orange one. Start with your pen, go left to right. And is that going to be a positive or negative slope? We've talked about this in previous videos, but in case you haven't seen those, take your pencil vertically, go left to right, and then tell me, is the orange line is it going up or down? It is going up, so that would be a positive slope. And do the same thing with the green one. Start on the left like you read and move to the right. And the green one is going down, so that's a negative slope. And the other 2, there's an easy way to remember them. If you live in a place where it's snowy, I don't, but if you live in a place where it's snowy, I've heard there's such a thing called cross-country skiing, where you put on all this gear and then you drag yourself with your poles and your skis through the snow. And if you're like me, I'm a thrill seeker. That sounds like 0 fun to me. So when you have a line like this, the slope is 0. That's cross-country skiing, 0 fun. And the one time in my life that I did go skiing, I will tell you this crazy story. True, but crazy story. So let me draw my line. Okay, so here I am the first time, the only time I ever went snow skiing. Here's me at the top of the hill. So you go up on one of those lifts, I think, and so you're in an open car like thing, and then you get to the top, and you're supposed to go down the hill. Well, I got to the top, and I looked out over. And it looked like that hill went straight down like that red line. And I just stood there for a second. And those of you that know how to ski, that bar that you put your feet on, your skis on when you're riding, hit me in the back of the head. And I had a big old bump on the back of my head. So I crouched down, I sat on my booty and went down the slope and into the lodge, and that's where I spent the rest of the time with ice on my head. So if I would have stood up and gone to the bottom of the hill that looked like that, I would have been what at the end? My skis are everywhere. I would have been undefined at the bottom. So when you have a line that's straight up and down, that slope is undefined. So I know it sounds like craziness, but you can remember that this way. It really does help. So the orange line going left to right is going up, that's positive. The green line going left to right is going down, that's negative. The blue line is cross-country skiing, and it is 0 fun. And the red line is me going down the hill, and at the bottom of that type of slope, I would be undefined. So that's how you can remember that. That actual vertical line would be a slope of, we can't define it, it's undefined. And there's a mathematical reason why, if you're to go from this point on the line to this point, what is the change in y? Well, we go down 1. What is the change in x? There is no change. We say friends don't let friends divide by 0. A fraction is a big division problem. So that is undefined. So that is what you would write for the slope. You write out the word undefined. On a horizontal line, cross-country skiing, it's a slope of 0, or you could write your number 0 if you wanted to. And those are vertical and horizontal lines. You can do this. See you next time.